Hey, how you doing? Jack Scalfani here, and we're just going for it. Today is Christmas toys for the kitchen. So before we do that, I promised my son, he goes, Dad, when are you going to do the Christmas episode? I said, I'm doing it this week. So he's like, do me a favor, show them my favorite Christmas decoration. So anyway, this is my son's favorite Christmas decoration, and I promised I'd show it. It's called Pull My Finger Santa, and I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm going to pull his finger. Hang on.
That's all you're getting this Christmas.
Okay. All right, now that we've done that, let's move on. Okay, so now that we've taken care of that, let's do the shout outs to the countries, okay? Because we had a competition there. I had asked you guys to comment down below on your country, see who was the winner, who would give the most shout outs. And I got everybody. I got Norway, I got Denmark shouting me out. I got Australia and England, a ton of those. And everything from like Russia all the way down to the Middle East. So thank you very much. But the two leaders, as you probably guessed, was the USA and Canada. So here are the numbers that I have. The United States of America, I have 101 shout outs. Nice job, you guys, but not good enough. Seems that Canada kicked our butts with 124 shout outs. Okay, but thank you guys for standing up for your country. I love you all. Don't even worry about it. All right. But in celebration, okay, for the Canadians, I'm going to do the poutine recipe on my next video. That's right. I practiced it all week, and you guys told me about 1,000,000 times how to pronounce it correctly. It's poutine, and it's the French fries with the cheese curds and the gravy, and it's supposed to be really delicious out of Quebec. So that is the present that I'm giving Canada for being the best in shouting out their country. Also, I'm in a giving spirit since it is the holidays, and I want to give away a jar of sauce. So the first person to comment my favorite Christmas song, okay? It's a popular one. It's not some vague one. My favorite Christmas song. The first person to name it gets a free jar of any flavor of my sauce they want, and I'll ship it right to you. All right? Now, I think we've covered that. We'll do viewer mail later. Right now, let's get into Christmas toys for the kitchen. There's some exciting stuff here. It's all inexpensive. Everything on this table is like under $20. Oh, and let me just give you an example. This is as seen on TV, and it's called the Onetouch Can Opener. This is what we're going to do last. I bought this yesterday. You're supposed to just put it on the can, and it goes all the way, and you walk away from it, and it goes all around the can, and it opens it, and it's like a hands-free, and it's an as seen on TV. I know how much you guys love those things. So we're going to test that at the end of the show, so hang in there for that. All right, let's bring you in close, start showing you what all this stuff's for. Okay, so let's start off with a product that I showed you guys already. I have a video for this, so if you want to see the demo, just go ahead and click on the link below. But this is called the Garlic Grater. I know Billy Mays promoted one. There's some generic ones. I got this at a swap meet for like 20 bucks. You can get it less at Bed Bath & Beyond. What's cool about this is like a 3-piece set. This rubber thing right here, you put the garlic in, you roll it real hard, and it takes the peeling right off the garlic. It's amazing. Then you rub it on the dish, and it totally grinds down the garlic effortlessly. So can you believe that? I worked in the word effortlessly, and I said it without stumbling too. All right, that's called the Garlic Grater. Like I say, there's a few different brands. Check it out. These are really cool. You don't know what these are because they're all folded up, but check this out. They're strainers, and they come in 3 different sizes. Everything's silicone in the kitchen now. These are really easy to store. They just fold right up. They take a little bit of effort, and you put them in a drawer. You got 3 different sizes. Big one's pretty big too. Let me show you this. Look at that. That's for a whole dinner. It's made out of silicone. It's beautiful. You get 3 sizes. That is a great gift. This is really cool. It's time to get into some measurements. Instead of having, you know, those like teaspoon, tablespoon, cup, half cup, all that stuff. There's like 40 things all on a big loop. This one device does it all. Now, if you look on here, it says it has ounces and millimeters. Okay. And on this side, it has tablespoons and cups, 1/4 cup, 1/8 of a cup. And all you do is slide this little lever like that to what you need it at. So let's say we want 1/3 of a cup. You slide it to 1/3 of a cup, okay? And then you just scoop up, or you can pour in. It's rubber lined in here, so no liquid will leak out. Isn't that beautiful? It does everything. Ounces, milliliters, cups, and tablespoons. So that little device, you could probably find any kitchen store. It's a one-stop shop for measurements. All right, another thing that I didn't think I would need is one of these. Now this is a little old because I've had it for about a year and I use it all the time. But you can find these also, it's made out of silicone. And it is a funnel. You have no idea how many times you need one of these in the kitchen. It drives me nuts. And it will fit on any mouth size. You just put it in any one of the levels, okay? All right, now I'm a little embarrassed to show you those because they're dirty, they're ratty looking, but I got to tell you, these are lifesavers. I went to buy a new one at the store and they were sold out of these. Black Friday, they had them like $1 a piece, okay? These are great little gifts for people. All you do is you put it on top of a jar. In fact, let me grab a jar and show you. All you do is take this, you put it over the top, you grab it, and the grip on it is amazing. It'll just pop it right open. There you go. Okay, now do me a favor. Realize that if you see a brand name on anything I'm showing you, it's because I got it at the store or I got it at the flea market or the swap meet. I'm not promoting anybody's special brand. These are just products that I recommend for Christmas. Especially these chopping mats. A lot of you watch my videos and you think I'm chopping on the counter. I'm not. I'm chopping on something that looks like this, a chopping mat. Okay? They're flexible, they're easy, they store away perfect right alongside the pots and pans. This one's all cut up because I use it all the time in my videos. It's amazing. Guess what? I got 2 of them in this package for 99 cents. I use this. I don't use cutting boards anymore. I use chopping mats. Look at this. I'm going to zoom into this in a minute. But first of all, have you ever had somebody tell you, hey, just put in just a drop of vanilla, or just a pinch of salt, or just a dash, or just this, just that? Well, my mom and my dad got me these. That's right. They're the smallest measuring things I've ever seen. This one, right there, that little one, that's a drop. If you need a drop of something, there's a real measurement for it. This one is a smidgen. I didn't even know a smidgen existed. This one's a pinch, like a pinch of salt. All right? That one is a dash, and that one's just a tad. I swear, these are real. You can buy these. I think they bought them online. I don't know where they got them. Now, I'm a little embarrassed to admit this because my dad's going to see this video, and my mom. And they picked these out for me. They are a set of wooden spoons and stirrers and that kind of stuff. And the special thing about this is they're made out of bamboo. Now, I don't know if you guys have been shopping lately, but bamboo is like the hardest substance out there right now to use in the kitchen that doesn't scratch like your non-stick surfaces. These are great for non-stick surfaces. I got this last Christmas. I've never used it. I'm totally embarrassed. I'm totally sorry, but let's cut it open right now and see. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Here's the set. It's a whole bamboo set. It wasn't that expensive. Bamboo's a little pricey, so it depends on where you go. But there's your whole set right there. And this stuff is, this stuff feels like rock hard. It's going to last you a long time. And once again, great for non-stick surfaces. And it's hip now. So if you want to be hip, you want to be in, you want to look cool, have bamboo spoons. The next 2 things I'm going to show you are really cool. So cool that I had no use for them, but I bought them anyway. So first, let me tell you, I got this at Walmart. This is a cake pan with a lid. The lid latches on right there. You open that side, and it comes right off. Brand new, never even used it yet. Then you put the cake pan lid back on, latches right on there. There's your handles. So you can take it to your son's school, you can take it to a picnic, the office, whatever. It's a carrier. I think it's amazing, and especially since I only paid $5 for this. Can you believe that? $5 for that. I had to get it. Now I got to find a reason to make a cake. In addition to that, I also picked up the pie version. That's right. It's got its own handle. You could put cookies in here, cupcakes. You don't have to put a pie in here at all. A bundt cake, any type of pastries, and just carry it. The beautiful part is you can carry it. You can keep it covered if you're at a picnic. It's amazing. Another one, $5. And it doesn't come in just in this hideous purple. It comes in a great red, a yellow, a green, a bunch of different colors. Got it at Walmart. It was $5. Well worth it if you do any baking. Here's something interesting. I'm not advising anybody to buy this. I just thought it was kind of funny. All right. I subscribed my son to Sports Illustrated Kids. right? The kids' version of Sports Illustrated. And as a free gift, they send me this. It's called a silicone. Oh, it's not even silicone. It's called a baking sheet liner. This is the gift they give me. And I'm not even sure. I have no idea what it's for. So if you guys know what these baking sheet liners are for, this is ridiculous. Come on. Oh, ouch. That hurt. Yeah, I'm kind of lost on this. So this is one of those first timers on my show. It's all stuck together. I guess you line a baking sheet with it. I don't even know which side. So if you've ever used one of these, let me know if it's worth it. Then I'll recommend it on my next show. All right, now here's the test we're going to do when we get back from the commercial break. We're going to crack this open. It is called a Onetouch Can Opener, hands-free. So you just stick it on the can, it goes around the can, and it opens it. And I'm going to open this can of pumpkin mix with this, and I'm going to demonstrate it for you. Let's see if it works. This was $20, so it better work. Because if not, this baby's going back in the car and back to the store. You're watching the Cooking with Jack show. We'll be right back, right after this message. Hey, how you doing? Jack Scalfani here to tell you about my line of sauces. It's called the best barbecue sauce you'll ever taste. It's so good, we made a hot one. There it is. If that's not good enough, we made the best teriyaki sauce you'll ever taste. Bam! And to make it even better, we just released the best gourmet seasoning you'll ever taste. Go to thebestsauces.com, 100% guarantee. We do free shipping anywhere in the United States. Go to thebestsauces.com. I'll be there waiting for you. And now, back to the Cooking with Jack show. So I found out, you guys are going to be glad to know I found out what this is for. See this? It's to do your can opener experiment on. That's what it's for. In case you spill, you don't get it on the beautiful tablecloth that your wife will kill you for if you get it stained. All right, so let's do this test. Now, I just figured out how to put the batteries in this thing. It's called Onetouch, and I didn't read the manual. Here's the manual on how to run this thing, so we're not going to read that right now. I guess it just goes on like that. So let's just try and put it on and see if it works. I'm such a guy. This is crazy. All right. Open. Okay, that didn't work. All right, hold on a minute. Let's see if we can... Oh, it's working. It's doing it. I just pushed that black button. Look at it. It's dancing a little jig. Look at that. Oh, hey, a piece of label just came off. Look at it. No way. I just barely touched that button. I just set it on there and touched it. It's chewing away. Oops. I think I just spit on the machine because I was laughing. Okay. Are you ready? You ready to see if it works? All right, put that to the side. 1, 2, 3. No, just kidding. It came off. Look. Look how beautiful that is. No way. Look at that. It did a great job. Okay, there it is. That's my #1 pick for the year right there. I am so keeping this bad boy. It's called Onetouch. I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond. You can probably get it anywhere. I got to tell you, this is my favorite part of the whole video. This thing is amazing. It's called Onetouch, as seen on TV. Look around on the internet for it. I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond, and it was only $20. Okay, well, you know what time it is?
It's time for viewer mail.
That's right. It is that time again. Okay, so the first, the one email I have is from Carolyn, or Carlin. I don't know. You guys forgive me if I destroy your name. Yama Man turned into Llama Man. I am just absolutely horrible with this stuff. This person says, Jack, I just watched your video on the perfect omelet. You mentioned that you didn't know why your mom always added milk. Well, I have an answer. Oh, cool. The protein in the egg breaks down from the heat. The protein in the milk is different and fills the space in the egg where the protein dissipates. I saw it on some show a few years ago, Happy Cooking. Okay, first of all, thank you very much. I don't know what I read, but thank you. That is very cool. In fact, if I knew what you just wrote me right now, I'd be reading this user's manual right here on how to run that thing. That is really cool. It sounds a little sci-fi for me, but it seems to be a protein thing. So anyway, keep the letters coming. Keep checking out the videos. Be sure to subscribe. I'll be back in 2 weeks. All right, so enjoy your holidays, and I'll be back with that poutine video for you. All right, Once again, congratulations, Canada, and we'll see you guys on the next Cooking with Jack.